Go.
Back.
Hello there, I'm British Mahi.
Hello.
Disapproval.
Of his
Was
or
that not good
mine?
enough?
Because I'm the original. Like,
That's
don't
pretty
answer
bad.
that. I don't like the look on your face.
Yeah,
Don't
I was
answer
about
that.
to say. You got nowhere to go but up, my friend.
Right.
Alrighty, everybody. So I think
New map time?
so. Bloop.
Ooh.
Now your faces are in my way. Move. Okay, down there. There we go.
Move your face.
Okay, move your face. That's blocking everything. Welcome to Thundertree.
Ooh.
Where's my intro? Okie dokie. So you guys end up popping out on the other end. You step onto a path and watch as this trail kind of becomes an old, overgrown lane winding between kind of dilapidated buildings, choked in vines and brush ahead of you. In the middle of this settlement, you see towards the north, there rises kind of a very steep hill, and upon which standing a stone tower. Partially collapsed roof, and there's like a little adjoining cottage attached. A dirt road hugging the base of this hill and winds its way between the old stone houses, many of which are also roofless ruins with interiors open to the weather. Other buildings appear more or less intact, but the whole place is eerily silent. Angelo, you will catch this passively, but there's a wooden sign behind you guys on the path. It's nailed over to a post, and it reads "Danger!" big capital letters. Plant monsters and zombies. Turn back now. And there's a little
That's not ominous.
right, and there's a little message sign that looks like read off.
Mahi. Sorry, go ahead.
As you turn, also the door frame that's in this kind of oak tree that you all kind of came out of on the other side, you watch as it kind of the roots start to gnarl its way and whirl back into kind of where the tree, and it makes kind of visceral creaking noises as well, and it goes back to its what you assume would be its original form.
He goes, kind of lurches forward and rushes away from the group, and he upchucks. Just throws up.
Now, this is less of a portal thing, Mahi, for you. This was almost like you guys didn't really experience anything other than you kind of walked into like almost like a little cave inside the tree. And
I thought it was like a full teleportation thing.
Yeah, not like a portal. It's kind of almost like a cave, and it was about 5 feet where you feel like you were. Of course, you're completely surrounded in darkness and dirt, from what you can tell. And then on the other end, you approach.
Oh, so it's more like
this new area.
Tunnel the Narn. Yeah, okay.
It's a tunnel.
Well, then never mind.
That speed of light tunnel. It's like the.
Gotcha.
So do you swallow your vomit now?
It's the.
Well, thing is, if it was an actual like teleport, Mahi does not do well with teleports. But if it was just like you walk in, and even though you are teleporting, you're just walking through a tunnel, then hopping through the other side, that wouldn't have bothered him.
You want to do a roll an Arcana check?
Mahi wouldn't know anything about this.
Or a nature check.
Meanwhile, Tor cups her hands around her mouth. Rudolph!
Rudolph.
Red nose.
Rudolph, we came here through an acorn portal to see you.
That is not his name.
What's his name?
Ray Duff.
Radolph, we came through an acorn portal to see you.
I mean, I'm just saying, Python has that ability to make her voice boom.
Let us
Hey,
not do
Pipe.
that, and I'm gonna point
Hey,
over to
Pipe.
the sign. I'm gonna point over to the sign.
Oh. Well, you see, plants don't have ears, so it's okay.
Are you not reading the part under that, or?
Maybe they're zombie plants,
Plants versus zombies.
still means they don't have ears.
All right.
So, do you want me to?
Well, Angelo does, and Angelo thinks it's a bad idea.
But what does Angela know?
How about we look around and try to get some clues as to where this man is instead of shouting and attracting attention?
I mean, have it your way.
Tavis whispers, that's a good idea.
It's my funeral.
All right, so the immediate area that you see, there is looks like two buildings. One to the left, one to your immediate right. The small house to your northwestern advantage looks to be a small house and appears to be in pretty much better condition than some of the other ruins, the structures that you're seeing nearby here. The doors look reinforced with heavy iron bands, and thick shutters are protecting the window. The house to your right looks as it might have been once a farmhouse. It's now half swallowed by kind of a dense thicket, and there's trees actually growing up through the foundation. The lane continues south, kind of a short distance, and it's past the ruin before it ends into a large overgrown field.
Maybe we should ask the locals. Points at the house. Do they know where this druid man is?
I don't think there's locals, Mahi, with all due respect.
Would anyone
Angelo
like
once
to
again
roll
points
a
to the sign.
check?
Yes!
I will. A. Even with disadvantage, 15.
15.
I got a
Okay.
16.
16. Okay. All right. So both of you have heard of Thundertree before. It's where you are currently, where you suspect you are at this point. Is,
Shocking.
if you look where Phandalin is versus where Thundertree is. Thundertree is towards the east of Neverwinter itself, and it rides along the river bank right before you get into the wooded area. So you're probably about, if you would have walked here, it's probably about a good 70 miles, depending on which path you took. Longer if you go to Neverwinter and then follow the river.
How long is that walking wise? Like day wise?
Like more than 3 days. Yeah, you guys would not have been able to make it.
Which also means we can't make it back in time without help.
Interesting point. Yes, very good. Neverwinter's
As I
Woods
said,
is
we don't have
I don't like the
large.
way you said that. I'm gonna need you to stop that.
For those that, if you want to roll an Arcana check to figure out what brought you here, you can do so. But for the location, what history tells you of it, it used to be a prosperous community on the outskirts of the forest. You suspect that Neverwinter used this place mostly for where all their logging commodities kind of came from. Woodcutters, trappers, things of that nature. Then about 30 years ago, the Mount Hotenau to the north of Neverwinter erupted, and it like destroyed this entire area. This town was devastated, and it flowed all the way into Neverwinter. It's what caused the huge chasm that's in probably a quarter of their city. Ever since then, this place has been kind of plagued. All the villagers left. There are some. You did meet actually a family that mentioned they came from the Thundertree. If anyone recalls that.
Oh, this is the one where if we find the valuables, we're allowed to take them.
Yes.
Wouldn't they be in
Hey,
a
I have
ruined
valuables
house?
that I can find. That I have.
Yeah.
I
Emerald
have the rights to
necklace at
take them.
Thundertree, southeast of Thundertree, Emerald
Y'all-
necklace.
Y'all don't be trying to take my stuff.
Yeah.
Pretty much, you guarantee that nobody is currently living here.
I got a 23 on a Arcana check to see how we got here, by the way.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, I got
Go
I got
ahead.
a 19.
Okay, good. So you both would know this too. Transport via plants. That's a 5th level druid spell.
Shocking.
Wait, you said we're in Thundertree, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yo, I'm trying to get to the urban alchemy shop, dog. Where's that at?
Sister G is full of crap. You have no idea. You've never been here before, so.
Right. I'm just gonna be asking everyone where the herb and alchemy shop is.
You mean
That's Tavi's only goal right now.
all the trees that are here? You're gonna ask them?
I don't care. We're gonna find out.
Yes, the trees, the plants, and the zombies.
Yeah, this is all that you see at the moment. There's nobody here.
All right, the first human or person that can speak.
Other than your own party, that is.
Yes, I'm gonna hold that action.
You can
Unless-
certainly talk to them if you want to.
Hey, has anyone been to Thundertree before?
No.
Hey, Mr. DM, have I been to Thundertree before?
No.
I don't think
Yeah,
any of
figured
us have
not.
been to Thundertree.
You, as Angelo, had not.
Angelo has not.
Your previous character?
Angelo has not.
Yeah, Archer's like from there, isn't he?
Character may have lived here.
Archer's
in heaven
Archer's
going,
ghost
"Go
is
this
like
way."
hovering. Like, yes.
I think we retconned it initially, but Archer came from Tribor.
He originally was
Born.
from here, but now
Yeah.
Archer's from Tribor.
Oh yeah, that's right, tribal.
But Archer did live here when he was
Pretty much here.
hanging out in the woods by himself. Yeah. 'Cause
Yeah.
That's where he was.
How convenient it
Mhm.
would have been to have someone familiar with the area.
If only he still had his head, he might be able to share
Only.
this information.
That's depressing.
Well, I think
Man,
we should
if
look at
only.
this building that looks like it hasn't been torn apart by the environment.
I have a really long eyebrow, right here.
I was about to say,
Eyebrow
okay.
here.
We're
I'm
gonna
pulling
go
out of that.
investigate the.
What Tor said.
I forgot the word for building and I called it an island. We're not gonna talk about it.
The edifice.
Tor starts walking towards the building that is not completely taken over by plants. It
I'm
appears.
walking with Tor right behind her.
Okay.
I'm taking up the tail end.
Pretty much the order we came through is the order we're.
Yeah.
Except Tor goes first this time.
See my eyebrow? Kind of long, huh?
Mine are pretty long. I have Groucho Marx eyebrows.
I'm gonna start deleting these messages here so we don't have our thing full of pictures. That'll make it easier to track. All right, so you guys go ahead and immediately you see that the this one has doors, whereas most of the other buildings in this area look to be pretty much open to the elements.
Does anything look like a shop to you? Like an alchemy shop?
Sir.
This house
chill
does
for a
appear to be in better condition, if that makes any sense. But you don't see any type of signage or anything identifying it, other than it's probably a house and not a necessarily business.
Let's
try
go
the
in the
door.
house. Yeah, we're trying. I'm helping her try the door.
How
You guys just
about
open the door?
we knock
Yeah.
first? In case.
Too late.
someone
Door's
in-
already opening.
We're already trying to open the doors too. Yeah.
All right, so you open the door, and immediately there is like this heavy, thick, like fume of something.
Pyth
Of what?
Of-
reaches out to like grab
something in
Tor's like cape and like pull her back.
And okay, Tor. You feel
I
it's
kind of
edging-
let myself. I'm like,
Just grab.
with this kind of plume of smoke kind of starts eking out from the door frame and into the air.
I think back to Con and Bear and I go, no, and I go back. I go back.
Back up. Back up. And Pyth's just kind of saying this generally.
And you kind of hear a voice come out from within the home. Hey man, you're letting off all the fumes. Who opened the door?
That's amazing.
Would your name happen to be Rudolph?
Who's talking to me? Is that you,
God.
Magic Mushroom?
Yes. Is it you, Rudolph?
Yes, Magic Mushroom. It is I. Why do you sound so far away?
Because you have not drawn close enough to me. You need to try harder.
I'm trying as hard as I can, man.
Not hard enough, Rudolph. Why don't you step outside and come towards my voice?
Step outside. Aren't you here with me now?
Yes, but in order to draw closer to my true form, you must step outside.
Roll deception at this point.
Pyth is staring at Tor like,
Hold on, what do I have for deception? Oh, where is deception? Hey, that's a 16.
A 16?
Yeah, as opposed to a 17, which was my other roll.
Okay.
And the dude's high.
Magic Mushroom sounds different the last time I talked to you, man.
I'm a different magic mushroom.
How are you throwing your voice? Are you into that weird puppetry stuff?
I am a magic mushroom.
Hey, who's there? Who opened my door?
God.
Stop lingering outside. Come inside. You guys, close the door behind you.
Tavi just walks right in with him.
Yeah, Tavi, you walk in. So immediately, and the fumes aren't as thick as you kind of peer through the filmy haze in this room. It's really simple home. I mean, it's not very necessarily clean, but you kind of see, kind of the small little kitchen area, and it's just like a single room home. So I mean, everything is literally here. You see, there's kind of a wooden cot with some kind of dirty animal skin kind of covering over in the far corner. Some pots and pans and a little kind of cooking pot area kind of in the center. But all along the shelves are tons and tons of potions of all kinds of various colors and sizes. There's an incredible amount of different kind of plants and a lot of hanging type of almost herbs, kind of herbs hanging from the ceiling. It's, I mean, an interesting smell, to say the least.
Okay.
You don't sense anything as far as the
It's an interesting smell.
poisonous in the air,
Herbs.
however, but the air is very thick. As far as that goes.
Tor size.
You kind of watch though, and there's this like gaunt, like super long white, like Merlin level beard. He's kind of wearing, and he's kind of hunched over, and he's got some kind of a pipe like instrument that is coming from kind of a glass container on the ground, and you see a lot where the smoke is coming from that container.
I have some questions for your choice of mentor, Archer.
As
He's got
we
a
step
hunched
in-
over, real old and gaunt looking elderly, and his eyes are totally bloodshot. And he's like, he kind of ushers you in. Close the door, man. Come sit down.
As we step in, I'm gonna like motion to this man and look at Pyth. Behold, your best hope.
He just has this kind of look like, okay. I didn't know what I was hoping for, but here you are. Hi. I heard you, sounds like you guys were looking for me outside. Were you the ones yelling my name?
That would be us, yeah?
Well, my name is Radolph, and I live in the van down by the river. What's your name?
I'm Tor. This is
Hi,
Pike.
Tor. So you're not a
And
magic
Mahi.
mushroom.
I'm not a magic
You're
mushroom.
kind of blue. I expected
I am.
red and spotty.
Nope, not this time.
Be careful of those. I had once. You make it like bloaty, like really big.
Good to know. Thank
Yeah.
you. We'll not eat a red and white mushroom.
No, don't. Someone touches you and then you kind of shrink back down to your normal size. It's weird.
Got it. We'll not do that.
I advise you do it at least once in your life. That's
Maybe
it.
not today, though.
No.
We were
Maybe not
actually
today.
sent here by the Harpers.
Oh,
They
my
said
name is
you might be
Tommy,
able to
by the
help
way,
us.
since she rudely did not introduce me.
Oh, hi. Hi, Tavi.
I
You're a
was
big
trying
guy.
to
Be careful. Don't
about
mess with the
mushrooms.
plants. You know, watch your head there. Who's the rest of your folk here? You got a big party, it looks like. Are you adventurers?
Yes.
Oh, you don't want to be around here. It's a bad time.
Well, we will leave as soon as we are able to, but as I was saying, the Harpers actually gave us an acorn that they said would open this portal to you, and so we came here because our friend here has been poisoned, and they said that you might be able to help us.
Oh no, poison, huh? I might
Yes.
have something to work with, some poison remedies. Yeah, why don't you guys all come on and gather around? And he kind of holds out. Mahi, you're kind of the closest person to him. Tavi, you kind of sharing same space.
Yeah,
and
probably, yeah.
holds out the pipe he's been inhaling.
Oh, can I
when you
grab it?
entered in.
Mahi just kind of like looks at it, lifts an eyebrow, and just kind of hands it over to you, Tav.
Yeah, Tavi's just holding it like.
Pyth has a look on her face like, I'm going to die.
And he's kind of going through like this, like, don't let it all go to waste, man. That stuff is fresh.
Mr.
Tavi's
It
gonna
took me
take
a whole
a.
year to get the ingredients.
Tavi's gonna take a puff of whatever this is.
Like a,
Weed, dude. It's weed. It's straight up. It's a
right? So I
Mr.
totally need you to
DM.
roll a Constitution saving throw.
I have a question.
Okay.
Hypothetically, is this stuff able to be smoked from a pipe?
Oh my god.
Hypothetically,
You're fixing the vice.
I'm pretty much sure that
It's,
anything
14.
in this house is able to do that.
It's a 14.
That is a 14, sir. Yeah. So, your vision goes a little cloudy, and your eyes start turning kind of a little red and blood veiny-ish, and very lightheaded. You got a little,
Hi, my
a
good
little
sir.
tear kind of starts rolling down your cheek a little bit.
Hey, what's in this stuff, Mr.
I take it away from him and I give it back to the guy.
He kind of takes it,
What's his name again?
and he kind of sets it into the corner. My name's Redolph, man. I told you
Oh.
earlier. You're Tavi.
We should have gone
Yeah,
to the
yeah,
back
Tavi.
Yeah, we met earlier. It's about like a minute ago, I think. But how you feeling, man?
Light as a feather.
It's good, man. All right.
So,
gonna have,
are
like,
you able to help us with
Disadvantage on everything for the next hour.
the poison
Uh-oh.
thing?
You are. What is do we have an intoxication condition? I believe.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Yes.
Would being intoxicated technically be poison of a sort? The mild poison, correct? That's how alcohol and drugs work.
Yeah, I'd say
Trying to kill me,
probably
dog?
the closest equivalency to that would be, and technically we don't have an intoxication condition per se.
I'm asking for my own reasons. Dude, have no concern.
But
You might have an idea to damage.
we'll say, and this may not matter to you too much, Tavi, because it's already kind of double disadvantage anyway. But this does affect attack rolls for the next hour. We'll just say you are poisoned.
Okay, gotcha.
Not restrained or stunned or unconscious yet.
Yeah,
That might be coming though.
keyword.
All right. So he puts, for better term, the bong down, and he walks over to the to his shelves of various plant life, and he starts kind of lifting up each bottle and looking. Oh man, if you gotta remember to kind of label these things every once in a while. Kind of sniffs it, slips it a little bit, spits it out. Oh no, man, that ain't right. And kind of picks it up and he moves and shifts things around, and he kind of stops in his mid search, and he turns over to Python and he goes, "So, what's eating you, little lady? Can you tell me what your symptoms are? I mean, poison's kind of a vague term, relatively speaking." Your friend's poisoned.
I have been
I might
struck
be poisoned.
with a poison from the Underdark made by a drow that is slowly killing me with necrotic damage and will turn me into undead in a day and a half. So if you could please hurry up.
He kind of stops and he's like, "Oh man, that sucks. I'm sorry about that. You say it's from the Underdark? That's a dark place, man. You don't want to go there at nighttime. Then it's like double dark."
Can Pike just come forward and grab this guy by the collar?
Go ahead. You want to roll an attack roll?
I don't want to. I'm not hitting him. I just want to grab him. What is that sound?
Who was doing
Mike.
that?
I don't know.
Help! Stop!
What?
Is it Mahi?
I don't know.
I thought she was grappling him. I think I missed
There's
something.
a noise, and I can't hear
If you're
it.
not hearing the noise, then it might be you, Mahi.
What's the noise?
Feedback.
Yeah, it's him. It was him. Though.
Is it gone?
Yeah, it's gone.
Yeah, at the moment.
Okay, it might have been my chair. My chair creaks a lot. So
No.
No, this is like.
It was
Not
like
your
very
chair.
aggressive static.
Yeah.
Okay, my bad.
Okay, it's gone.
So am I
yeah,
actually
grapple
grappling?
check. Yeah.
10.
Okay. It's a disadvantage for him. Nope. Okay, so he kind of just like, and you kind of pull him towards you, and his eyes kind of go real big and wide. He's not resisting, but he's also, you're not really sure whether he is understanding what's happening to him.
I'm going to need you to knock it off real quick, and I'm going to cast Cure Poison, or whatever that spell's called.
Okay.
Protection from poison. Mahi, I
Okay.
swear I'll kill you.
Mahi must die.
Am I creepy?
Mahi sounds like an 8-bit
Oh, yeah, it was
rocket
definitely
launch.
Mahi.
Yeah, it's definitely him. I just server muted you.
So,
I'm going to let you talk again, Mahi.
you've had your
Okay, I think it's
speaking
gone.
privileges revoked.
Revoked.
I'm sorry. I don't know what's wrong. It should not be glitching like this.
If it does it again, just try to relog maybe.
Yeah,
Good,
I'll
type.
relog. If it does it again, just let me know.
So I'm gonna do protection from poison. If he's already poisoned, then it neutralizes it. And then for the next hour, he has advantage on saving throws against poison. So I'm taking away this dude's high, and he can't have it back for the next hour.
All right, so you kind of watch
I said
Can she do it to Tavi's too?
Yeah, so you don't need material on this. So basically, while you're grabbing them, you kind of say your ritualistic words and invoke it, and you kind of watch as this kind of golden power kind of slivers up her hands and into his body and kind of swirls all around him, and his eyes shine out. Whoa, man. Oh, it's pretty cool. Can you do that again?
I will knock you out cold where you
And
stand.
you get the sense that this is just him. This is how he acts.
Pipe drops him.
I feel really good. Whatever you did is man, I feel really nice.
Can you help with the poison or not?
Is anyone else super hungry?
Tavi
No.
raises his
Can
hands.
you help? I kick Tavi.
Big man needs some dinner. We'll try to work that out, man. Well, hold on. So,
Sir.
Yeah.
Sir, with
Yeah.
all due respect,
Okay.
we're in a big hurry, and
Uh-huh.
we don't want to waste any of your time. So we
Well,
ask
yeah.
that you please look at our friend, look
Okay.
at her poison, and
kinda
possibly
scary.
give us a remedy
Okay.
with post haste.
Sure. You say your friends at the Harpers, huh?
Yes.
You cool cats, man. They kind of help out every once in a while. They come over, kind of, they help keep me in business, if you know what I mean. And looks around the room.
I look at Angelo. Are you how solid are you on the no killing policy?
Very.
Oh, I don't kill either, man. I like nature and everything, right? The plants and the animals, they're like my friends. And
You see,
That is an
I like
admirable
this guy.
quality. Can you please
Yeah.
look at our friend? Please, quickly. Time is of the essence.
oh, your friends are probably gonna die, but let me see what I can do. I used to go in the Underdark in my younger days, man. They were
So
like
we've heard.
creepy places. Let me
Out.
take a look at that. There, do you have? And kind of notices there's like a kind of a little glowing aspect on your shoulder. Do you mind if I could see that a little bit closer? You're not gonna touch me again, are you?
Go
'Cause, I mean,
ahead.
depth perception's a little off right now. Okay, and so you kind of show him a little bit, and starts to emanate
Little bit of skin.
the necrotic aspect to it. He kind of touches it. Whoa, man, that's like negativity. You got some dark vibes in that wound there. You definitely got this for something. I haven't seen anything like that before. This is gonna take some doing, okay?
It's like the spell plague. Are you familiar with that?
Oh yeah, Neverwinter.
It's the same concept.
I was kind of a little kid when that happened, but yeah, I remember hearing the stories of it. Those people got messed up, man. They got all like bony and stuff after they died. That could happen to you?
Yes.
So, we got some necrotic stuff. I hear you, man. I hear you. Some dark stuff. Well, a lot of my remedies are kind of for, colds and flu bug and
I'm going to kill that cleric in the afterlife.
gingivitis. But this is definitely going to be a little bit of some work. If I recall, that plague didn't get cured either by any simple means. We're gonna have to probably concoct something special for you, man. I don't have a lot of the components that we're gonna need though for it. So let me see what we could do. Okay, hold on. And so he kind of goes over to his bed and he kind of pulls the cot out and then pulls out kind of this old book and like lays it on the cot. It kind of opens the pages and kind of flips through it. And he kind of reaches over to the side and grabs his pipe.
It doesn't work.
And he kind of looks at it. Kind of lifts it upside down and kind of shakes it. Sets it back to the side. And kind of flips through the pages. Oh man, I could Sometimes it's hard to read this thing, but today my eyesight's doing pretty good. Good day for you guys. I guess you're in luck. And kind of flips through the pages a few more. Kind of points his finger down at one section, kind of follows the lines back. Okay, you said Underdark, right? Well, we're gonna need probably some Underdark components. Now, it's going to be a little difficult. Has anyone ever been to the Underdark here before? And you survived?
Tommy, you've been to the Underdark?
I think I'm there now.
Keep in mind, stream can't see you, so.
I don't doubt it, man. You look like you can handle your stuff there, but yeah. So this is going to be a little bit of a trick. Now, from what I could tell, well, you know what? Maybe we should consult a higher power. Hold on a minute. I have an idea. It's like, have a friend come over here and sit down on the cot.
Yeah, Pyth, go sit on the cot. We're going to consult a higher power.
Because that went so well for us last time.
Go sit on the cot.
Sitting on the cot!
All right, so he's kind of sitting there, and he kneels down in front of you, and he goes into his, and he's like kind of wearing like legit, like he kind of looks like the Disney Merlin cartoon, where he's just like got like this dirty old brown like hide skin robe on, so like bare legs, and you suspect that there's like nothing else underneath. But anyway, he kind of lifts up, and you kind of see like half of his kind of thigh lifts up, and he goes into his pouch. And he pulls out a couple of acorns, and he kind of holds them real close to his ear. All right, man, here, you hold this one. And he gives you one of them. And then he takes another one, and he holds it to his other ear. And now he's like holding two acorns to both sides of his head here. All right, man, repeat after me.
He's just smiling. He's just loving all of this.
He just freezes. And you kind of wait a minute. Okay, so yeah. So you're pretty sick. That's what it sounds like to me. And he kind of puts the acorns back down, puts them in his pocket. You're like, I'm that back. You want to roll an Arcana check on this?
Yeah, sure.
I too would like to roll an Arcana check watching this.
I believe that's a 15.
It's a 15?
That's a 24.
That's a 24? Okay.
Yeah.
So you're not really sure. Tor? You assume that he's not doing anything.
I could have assumed that.
You're aware of. Okay, so we got a couple of things that we're gonna need help with here. I got 2 ways maybe we can probably solve your problem. Now, this is a little bit gonna be, I guess what you call unorthodox, but I think if we could get all the right components, we need half of the components that's used to make the poison. Let me tell you something about poisons, man. Poisons are just poison. It just depends on what the dose is that makes it a poison. So we can fight your poison with another poison, and it's probably not going to feel good. So I hope you're prepared. On the other side, once we treat it, then we can use maybe some of our elixir power, and I could probably hook you up with that. But some of these components are rare. First of all, I need something necrotic. Something possibly, considering the nature of this curse, something from a cursed creature.
Like those zombies you have outside in the town.
They're not necessarily cursed. They're just undead. He's a little different. No, this would be a creature that maybe wasn't a creature before, that got turned into one. Something probably native to the Underdark. But it's gotta be something that exudes some some of that same essence that's coming off your shoulder, man. If we had something of a large quantity, that'd be helpful. I don't know if you've run into any monsters like that in your time frame. Would anyone like to roll an intelligence check on this?
I would love to.
Can-
I have no clue what
can
this is,
I-
but I'd love
I'm
to.
guessing-
Or you will have advantage if you roll on this.
Shambling mound.
Can I just make an assumption using
Fine.
my
Just your human brain.
yeah, I slowly open my component pouch
Oh god.
and I pull out the Gothic eye that I've been holding since like
Oh my
session
god,
four.
man! Was that in your pocket the whole time?
What the hell is that?
It's looking at me, man. Put it away. That is
That's
some
his
messed up
test.
stuff. And he kind of picks up the bong and he kind of like
Pyth gets off the
So-
cot. Pyth is standing up.
So
points
like
at-
a
points
Gothic
at the
eye, would that work?
Those buggers are kind of creepy, man. They like stare at you, and it's like real freaky, man. I don't like
No-
them. But yeah,
Enough
that
okay?
that and kind
I did that, man. I did that right there.
You mean to tell me that's been in your pocket this entire time?
He
Why
holds
do
it up
you
to
have
Davith and he
that?
kind of shakes it around in your face.
I'm reaching
Obviously-
for it.
But you're reaching for it, but it's like in your face, but your hands are like.
Yeah, I can't get
I
it.
smack Tavit's hand down.
You're the wrong person.
Yeah, I thought it might come in handy.
Okay.
And
so,
it did!
hey, there you go. That's a positive thinking right there, little lady. She's I don't know if the rest of your group is gonna trust you after this, but hey, you know, you run into weird individuals sometimes out there, man. It's a crazy world. Well,
Well,
that's one component down. So he kind of pulls the eye away from Tavi down. He kind of sets it down on the cot. Well, that's going to check off some of the necrotic part, man. Let me see what else that we got. And he kind of goes over to his cupboard area and opens it up. Kind of watch him as he kind of throws a couple of vials out. And he kind of looks disappointed. He kind of slams the cover short.
Pyth is staring into the
man.
distance.
Okay. Well, you guys haven't run into any dragons on your journeys, have you?
We have.
He kind of looks over at Mahi. Sorry, man, not you though. I mean, you kind of look like you could do the part, but I mean like a real dragon.
We have.
Yeah. We've points at Tor, well, gestures. As she said, we have experienced some dragon problems. Why?
You don't happen to have any blood, do you? No, your blood, man. I mean, you know, the dragon's blood. I'll take green or white. Any of those will do. Well,
Oh,
it's a shot, but if you guys are interested, I do know of a green one that hangs out around town. He kind of moved in last week. He's kind of a jerk, man. Normally I say you should let dragons lie, but this guy, he's a jerk.
Can I have the complete list of ingredients that you need?
Okay. Well, if you could get some of that green dragon blood, the green one would probably be better. They're pretty resilient to poison. This would help in the potion making. The other things that we could use, we need some sap from a Gulthias tree. You don't happen to know where one of those is around here, do you?
I don't know what that is. Do I look like I know anything about trees?
Well, I do. I thought I had some, but apparently I must have used it all up. And kind of looks at the glass container on the ground. Anyway,
Can I just get it out of there?
these are weird, freaky trees. In fact, they're usually kind of the roots go all the way down into the Underdark. Some of them go way far down.
Are there any local?
The only one I know of is way over on the other side of the forest. It's probably a couple days journey, but I might be able to get you there a little bit quicker, man. I got some moves. I'll show you.
What
okay,
else do we
so
need?
after the sap,
So if you can get the sap of the Gothias tree, well, be careful though, because last time I saw there's some orcish fellows hanging around that tree, so they might not be too keen on you trying to take their trees, man. They like trees too. We all love the trees.
What else do you need?
Well, the other thing we could use is some mandrake root.
Can we find that around here? Do you have any?
Them buggers, they like to streak out though, so you gotta be careful. If you kind of yank one up, they're gonna make your head explode. We're running in with them the other day, and it wasn't pretty, man. My ear kind of bled for like an hour.
Let me make
do
this
you have any?
very clear. I have less than 3 days to live. I need these ingredients now. Tell me where we can find it, or whether it's too far, because I need to go somewhere else if you can't help us.
Well, the only place I know of where you can definitely get them, because they grow out in on the hill over at that's the old Circle of Thunder location. So the elves, when they used to live in the woods, they kind of prayed to their sky goddess, and there's a lot of mandrakes that kind of grow around the altar area. Man, you can probably find some there.
Is it close?
Oh yeah, man, I'll show you. Well, no, it's actually not close. But I can show you how to get there. I'll make it close for you. Don't
Okay,
worry,
after the
man.
mandrake root.
Redon's got you covered. All right, the last thing I need, this is going to be super rare though, and I kind of hesitant to tell you about it, man, because I don't want anything to happen to him. I don't care if you kill a dragon, because this guy's a jerk. But
What is
no,
it?
that if you can get, this is gonna be the part that's gonna knock this sucker out real quick. If I need a unicorn horn, man. But don't kill the unicorn.
I'm going to
If you
die.
take the horn, man, they're just a horse. That sucks. Who wants to live a horse life?
Well, I'm glad to hear our trip here was a complete waste of time.
You could
Mine
have used
walks
that.
out.
So
Fill it
maybe
up.
if you ask them
Fill it up with
nicely,
that.
they'll let you take. I don't need a whole horn, man. You don't gotta rip the thing out, but maybe just a piece of
You
it.
just need a portion of the horn.
Maybe a portion. They grow back, man. I mean, 100 years or so. So,
Okay, that might be doable. That might be doable.
maybe you could talk to them, and give them. I know there's one that kind of roams around the area, actually, where the tree and the Circle of Thunder place is. So, I mean, you might even stumble on one of them. But they're kind of, they kind of keep to themselves, man. I don't really like human people.
Well, we'll have to make it work.
If you give me all those pieces, I think I can put them all together for her. That would probably make you feel a whole lot better. Or kill you quicker. Either way, you're going to be happy.
The clicker
I
got me.
guarantee you.
Or kill you. Clicker.
I'll bet you it'll make you happy for sure. You try it, man. I mean, I never made it before. I'll just be honest with you. I'm pretty good at this stuff. Ask, and he kind of looks around like, nobody's there. Ask anybody here. He'll tell you that I make a pretty good potion every once in a while.
Every once in a while.
Starts coughing.
Mahi's out the door, by the way. He didn't hear it.
Yeah,
He
he
left
left.
when he said.
Okay,
Hey, your dragon friend left out the door.
he did. He does that. Are there any pits nearby? Because he falls into those quite often.
Oh, he loves those.
Oh,
Yeah.
be careful. Sometimes when the trees kind of uproot themselves, and there's a few of those that do that around here, man. They just they want to be free. They leave a hole, where they got up from. So that could be a pit. Be careful around that.
I really thought I couldn't hate a place more than Phandalin.
You gotta be careful not to get tripped up in this place.
Says the guy tripping out right now.
Okay, thank you.
I'm glad I can help. I'll be here. So tell me what if you guys want some directions. You all have a map? I can
No.
see.
We do.
We do.
Okay. So I guess this girl don't know you have a map, but let me see your map, and I'm gonna point you to where you need to go.
Pyth pulls out the map and like holds it for a second, and she's like, "If you ruin my map, I'll ruin you," and then hands it over.
He kind of takes it, kind of smiles a little bit, folds it open. Man, you don't got a pen, do you?
Pulls out a pen.
He takes it, lays it down on the cot. On top of the Nothic eye is going to say bulging underneath the paperwork. All right, man. So we're here. X's Thundertree. And if you go out this way, the X is where the Gothias tree is. And then you go up north, and the X is where the Circle of Thunder is. They'll take you to those places. Well, you're on your own about the unicorn, man. You're just going to have to search for that guy. Oh, if you're interested in the dragon, you go up north here. He's in Thundertree. He kind of moved in a couple of weeks ago.
How big is this dragon? What does it look like?
He kind of points over to Mahi. Not like him, man. He's little. But like this guy's, he's bigger. And he's green.
Is he a very old dragon?
No, man. I'm older than he is.
Good.
He's
How
a
old are you?
dork.
How old
I'm
are you?
over 105.
That's still not bad.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm human. I should be dead. And he kind of looks,
Should be.
and he
It's
kind
all
of look
the
around
weed.
that somewhat his life's a little bit probably a little unnaturally lengthened.
That happens to druids, though, doesn't it?
Well, some of us that are kind of high up in the order. I'm pretty high up, man. I'm super
I can
high.
tell.
You talking to me, man? I got fun today. I haven't talked to anybody in a while. I don't ever get out to Fandolin. I never go to Neverwinter. That place is got too many people. But Fandolin's pretty cool, man. There's some cool cats there. You ever met Lenine?
No.
Yeah.
I take out my sword
Hey,
and I
man.
sink him there.
That's a cool
don't
coat,
have a
man.
sword.
I think I made that for you.
That's
Or I probably blessed it. And he kind of takes a quick look at it and kind of sniffs it.
Maybe.
Oh yeah, man. Lenine gave that to me a couple weeks ago. How's it working for you, man? You feel protected?
We don't
Yeah.
have time for this.
That's awesome.
Totally
man.
protected. Yeah, I definitely don't
Where
have
are
Let's
we
a...
going
go find
first?
the dragon.
Cool.
I'm
Dragon's
not poisoned or
supposed to-
anything.
Get that out of the
No,
way.
man.
We're just
Poison's-
gonna go.
Everything's a
Yes,
poison,
just
man.
At
to
least
go
I'm not-
inside of-
at
Do
least
you
I'm
have any
not
other
dying
ideas? Type
or
in.
anything
Outside
like
of going
that one
inside
over
the
there.
dragon. Do you have any other clever ideas for getting dragon blood?
Me?
No, she's
Not
asking
you.
me.
Oh.
We could
He
try
won't
the other
talk to me,
places
man. He
first.
don't like me. I tried to get him out of here. He was cursing about some white dragon that's moved into the area and
We-
kind of like on his turf, man. And I told
We
him,
could
dude,
try
I can understand that, man. I don't like people stepping on my turf.
We could try bargaining. Tell
And he
him that.
took some
we
of
can
my
get rid of
magic
it.
items and some of my components for his hoard. I said, man,
Magic
there's no way to talk about your wife like that. And he said, no, man, he ain't married. I said, well, sure not with that attitude.
Pyth proceeds to just start ignoring the druid and keep talking to Tor. I could use some rest before we take on a battle that large. We could go to some of the other places first.
Okay. Which one then? Do you want to do mandrakes or tree? Because the tree we're gonna have to fight orcs.
We could take on some orcs.
Oh yeah, man. Those orcs living over on the other side, they're some nasty bunch. They like pray to like some kind of storm god.
You happen to know which one?
I don't know, man. They're all kind of the same. They got the lightning bolts and everything. That's not cool, man. It's unnatural.
The guy with the lightning bolts?
How many are there?
Does it does like Talos ring a bell?
I don't know if they got talons or not.
Okay.
Mm.
never
Kind of
mind.
looks at his fingers. I buy mine.
Maybe you can just charm them, Pi, with your natural cleric charmingness.
Maybe.
All right,
Either
let's
way.
go do the tree then.
Can
you get us
you guys
some
need
trees?
any
Yeah,
other
sure.
help? And he kind of holds out the map to you and goes, I know all these places. You want me to show you where the coolest hangout is, man?
Can you get us to the tree
Pi
faster
takes the
than
map
like
back.
a day and a half?
Yeah, I would like. What?
Can you get
Okay.
us there faster, please?
Oh, yeah. Hold on. And he kind of goes underneath the bed and he pulls out like a huge basket and it's got a ton of acorns in it. And he kind of takes one of them and it gives it to you.
Throw it at a tree?
You've done this before, haven't you?
I have. I'm an expert in it now, apparently.
Expert
these
in
will get
acorn
you-
throwing.
Get you back to me in case you need any help. But I could go ahead and I could be your acorn for you, man. So you don't have to use them unless I'm not there. I
Okay,
have them
sounds
with
great.
you. I'm kind of not feeling too well right now. Whatever that girl did to me kind of made me feel icky a little bit after the fact.
Okay. Open a portal for us then.
She got the negative waves, man. It's like ruining my mood. But yeah.
Can you open a portal for us or not?
Well, I can't do it here, man. We gotta go outside.
Let's go
go
outside
outside then.
then.
Okay.
Pipe like grabs him and starts pulling him out with them.
To kind of drag him out to the outdoors. And it kind of
Archer,
points
we're gonna
back to
kill
the
your
tree
former
that she
master.
came from. And said, well, where do you want to go to first?
The tree.
The tree.
The big tree, the Gaius tree? Because there's a lot of
Yes.
trees, man.
Yes.
The Gaius tree.
Okay, here we go. And he kind of pulls out a couple of acorns out from his pouch. And he kind of starts juggling them.
I'm
in
considering
a moment, he
letting the
kind of starts
poison kill
forgetting.
me.
And then kind of lets the acorns kind of fall to the ground. Oh, yeah. Hold on. And he kind of walks over to the tree and he puts his hand on it. You can watch as kind of it starts to glow green. The whole tree kind of starts to shift and gnarl itself, and it twists open into there's a doorway down at the base of the roots. That's gonna get you as close as I can, man. But be careful. And if you need to get any more help, just throw that acorn back at another tree. It's always gonna come back to this one, okay?
Okay, thank you. I walk through the portal.
All right, say hi to the tree for me, man. I haven't seen it in over a week.
Can I stay with Rudolph?
No.
Hey, man, he's welcome to stay with me, man. We're gonna have some dinner here in a minute because I haven't eaten since like 10
Mahi
minutes
just
ago.
grabs his cake collar and just drags him along and goes through the portal.
All right, man. If you want any sandwiches, let me know, man. I got. Wait, no, I don't have any.
And then when we come back, man, when we come back.
All right, man. Peace. It's kind
Has
of
it- has at least
there
like
looking
half
at you
an hour?
guys. It's
We're,
like,
we just go through the portal. We're going through the portal.
everyone walks
Has
through.
at least 30 minutes passed for Tavi to like halfway recover from?
No, this is like a
I hope
15-minute conversation at most.
Oh.
Probably maybe 20 just because of searching for stuff, but okay.
That conversation made me want to let the poison kill me.
Hey, something else may kill you, like
He
orcs
said it.
or
He said it would
dragons.
help. It's gonna help either way.
He said, or it'll kill me. So,
Like,
But hey, I hear poison's a terrible way to go.
thanks.
This one might not be as terrible. Maybe you'll be a little less undead. I pat her shoulder.
So this tree that
Anyway.
we're going to, are we getting the sap from this tree? Is this the sap?
Yeah,
Yes.
Alex, I hope you were keeping track of that, because I was losing
Yeah,
brain cells.
You were losing brain cells on the fact that he toasted all of his.
Tor remembers everything.
Alex doesn't, but Tor does. Tor's mind is like a steel vault. Except when it comes to maps.
It's more of like a steel brick. I wouldn't call it a vault.
Yeah, I wouldn't call it a vault. It is not.
It's pretty easy
Yeah.
to get into.
No, it's a steel vault. She stores
open,
things in
though.
it. She just throws things out of it whenever she wants. It's an open door. It's a steel vault. Holds lots of things.
Open door.
She kicks him out.
So where are we coming through this portal?
Okay, DM.
Mm-hmm.
If we are about to get into a huge battle encounter that's going to last a long time, I do have to say, I am very tired. If we have a bit more before we hit the encounter, I am fine with continuing.
Yeah. Well, since you guys have made this decision at this point, I will at least show you where you are.
I'm gonna die.
Nah, it's fine.
This is fine.
Is that our tree?
Okay. All right. So as you come out on the other side of this tree, there's a trail kind of heading north in front of you. Following this trail, you come to it's kind of a foggy clearing, and in the midst of which there stands a crumbling two-story kind of mansion. It's all but hidden beneath the kind of thorny ivory branches that are covering it. The large house is set on top of a 6-foot-high stone foundation, and the main entrance has a balcony kind of above it. There's pumpkins that are growing around it, wild in patches, and you can kind of see there a few of the patches has a couple of wild boars that look like they're kind of feeding amongst the pumpkins. They kind of snort as they sense your presence. Inside the one of the levels of the house, you see that there is a large, black, huge tree that's sticking out from the center of it, like it's growing from inside the house. And I'll say, we'll end it that being the case, because for the most part, anything else that you do here is going to be possible longer.
Gonna start things.
Gonna start some stuff.
Man, we spent all this time trying to avoid a dragon fight, and here we are going and picking one.
Hey, we might be able to bargain with this one.
We
This
might.
is not where the dragon is.
No, yes.
No,
Yeah,
but at
No,
some
yeah,
point,
we're just saying
You
like
know that this is
in
where the
general.
orcs are.
the orcs that may or may not follow Talos.
Well,
That's honestly, that would be hysterical.
Pyth's about to be like, nobody look at me.
Does
They need to
anyone want
declare
to
it.
dragon
roll
thing will be
a history or nature, a
That's
history
great.
or a nature check on
I'll roll a history check.
I want to roll a history check also. Boop.
22.
22?
Not that.
Probably this is useless right now.
Was it either 22 or 23? Gotta take the 22 right now. Because I haven't slept.
What did Python? What'd you get?
3.
Yeah.
Well,
Three. Pike
it-
doesn't know.
it would be an 8, but even then.
All right, so Tor, you did that with a disadvantage, yeah? Exhaustion?
Yeah, I rolled a 15 and a 16.
Oh man. All right, so what you've heard of this type of tree before. They're kind of bad supernatural evil trees.
Oh, great.
This one kind of more specifically, Reloth told you this one goes where its roots kind of dig into all the way down to the Underdark, and so it's kind of absorbing its powers from there. But for the most part, Goliath trees, they're corrupted. They pretty much will also corrupt any plant life nearby it. They usually creates these twig-like blights type of creatures. And that's pretty much all that you would know from that point. So expect that the tree will defend itself with its little evil baby Groots.
Great.
Oh, hey guys, by the way, I just now remembered this now that I'm looking at it. But the tree is evil and can actually summon little evil tree babies.
Great.
Well,
Also, this one's growing like out of the center of this mansion in the first place. It's interesting. Most trees are kind of out in the wild, but this one is interestingly placed.
Enslaved tree.
By design, possibly.
Free him.
Free the tree!
I freed him, but at what cost?
I have a funny side story to this.
He
whole
says he
tree
just
thing.
needs the sap, so you don't have to burn the tree down or the house. But that's possible.
We just gotta get a little bit. We just gotta get a little bit.
hey, I have an axe. I can just get a little.
I got a
slice,
knife.
Little tiny, little bit of the tree. Yeah, knife.
Pipe
That
has
will-
got like 3 daggers.
Forgot to ask for some containers, so I guess you're gonna have to give up some of your water skins or something.
I can do
Listen,
that.
we're not smart.
Hey, I'm just saying, I still got a bottle of beer, so who needs water,
Chuck.
Yeah.
right? Oh, we need a container
Oh,
up.
you can dump the water. Oh, okay.
I don't need the water. I don't need the water. If Mahi has a choice between water and beer, he's picking the beer.
You're getting dehydrated is what you're doing. That's what you're doing is you're dying of dehydration. Congratulations.
Beer.
Good job.
Oh,
Well, there you go, guys. That will be your foray into this part of the adventure. So
Yay!
you'll need to recap the components, but this will be you got one already. That was conveniently done. I was surprised that it was given up
You're
so quickly.
welcome. Yeah.
Honestly, any other circumstances she wouldn't have, but
Yeah.
like, she's pretty serious for
This was
wanting
going
to
to be a
help
moral
guys,
dilemma for you, so I kind of wanted to see what you would do.
so- yeah,
But yeah, you
she
guys,
thought about it for a minute. She's like,
Maybe we can find something else.
maybe there's some other kind of cursed undead.
like if
creature
we
run
happen to
into.
find a different one that we could kill and I could get the Nothic eye back, that would be great. But given that we don't necessarily plan on going to the Underdark, I don't think that's happening.
Yeah, you guys would have. First of all, it would be a long trip anyway. He wouldn't
Yeah.
have access to send you quickly there.
Yeah.
Say goodbye
so-
to the recording.
Goodbye,
Bye,
Bye,
everybody.
recording.
Until
Bye,
next
Bye,
time.
recording.